Welcome back, everybody, to Talbach. Sans the intro. I upgraded OBS right before the live stream, and well, it looks like all of my automations are broken. I'll have to fix them all after the stream. That's okay. That's okay. We are here, we are back, and we are ready to rock and roll. We got a couple things turned on here. A couple things that usually pop on their own. All right, I think we're good. We are once again doing a fundraiser for No Kid Hungry this month. All live streams will have the No Kid Hungry overlay up. We'll be seeking donations for a very worthwhile cause of helping fight child hunger here in the United States. We'll be also doing a live stream with Giants and several other farm sim creators that are working with No Kid Hungry on the last Friday of the month. I believe it is going to be March 29th. That stream did have to get rescheduled from last week due to technical difficulties. So I hope you all are able to make that. Now that's going to be streamed over at the Giants Twitch channel, and I'll also be kind of co-streaming it here on my channel. Jolly Rancher, good evening. Good evening, sir. I made my thumbnail image when we had snow on the ground back in February. Oh wait, we're still in February. Earlier this month, we had snow on the ground, and I took a picture, and I was like, "Winter is coming, or winter is here." And then I guess it warmed up, and the snow went away. So I had to change the thumbnail. Winter was here, and there was visual proof, but now it's gone. Just like winter is gone here in real life. Man, it was 70 something today. It's going to be 74 tomorrow, supposedly. 70 again on Friday. It's going to cool down a little bit on the weekend. And then next week, we're going to be back in the 50s and 60s for high temps. It was not false advertising. This thumbnail was changed. Or the title was changed. It said basically winter was here. And there's the proof. Because I was over here, and this is where the ginormous snowman was. I was delivering a load of produce and orange juice. Everybody at the campground is going to have a lot of orange juice. And we tip our carrots on the ground. And I've got lots of butter. I get $245 per case of butter. I've got cheese in the mix, so we'll be able to sell cheese here in a little bit. And to that end, I thought, why don't we start making milk? Not cow milk, but why don't we reconstitute dried milk? We're going to reconstitute dried powdered milk and sell it to the dairy as real milk. We're gonna be ripping them off. They don't even know it. That's what they get for being city slickers. They think we're not smart. We'll show them. Rabbit Rob with the F is in town. Welcome, sir. Welcome. And with that, let's talk about who our sponsor is tonight. This video is brought to you by, well, not Viking Hammer, and Alpha Trion. Thank you for being farm barons. And all my fabulous OBS keys on the Stream Deck are currently broken. I'll have to fix them after the live stream. Alright, that should be everything we need to sell. How much? How much is that? Oh, no, we're not seeing. Rabbit Rob sees on his live streams and everyone leaves. So we're not doing that here. We need to buy bags of milk powder. $65. Alright, let's go to the store and see if they're still open. If there are things you want me to ask Giants, make sure you put them in the Discord. Not now, next week. Otherwise, they'll get lost. Tuki, we've been missing you on Convoy Night. I've been doing a little bit of single-player Wreckfest, and I don't know, I've unlocked some things, but I don't really know what I've unlocked. Alright, let's see if this place is still open. No, they're closed. Dang it. Alright, well, we'll have to come back here in the morning. We gotta feed our cats and then go to bed. Now, if you like this map, you're gonna love Off Bergman. The latest story on that is it looks like there's gonna be a spring update that is gonna be coming in April. So keep an eye on the channel for information about that. Now they're open. Okay, yeah, let's go in here. Yeah, whatever. I would like to buy some powdered milk, please. Let's buy 10 bags. Thank you for $100. Is that it? Jeez. I wonder how much milk that's going to give me. You put the box. You put the box by the tree, and then you hit R to fill. That's the trick. I will demonstrate that here in a moment. Sure. That's how I would stack my trailer. I mean, you think they're just gonna fall right into the boxes, the crates? The apples on the ground are rotten. They're not good. They're all bruised up, got worms in them. They're not the kind you sell. Oh, and by the way, there's a guy in the Discord that desperately needs your help. Because you're like the only guy that plays with a PlayStation controller. And he needs help. Yes, that's what he wants to do too, but you're not there to provide him the tech support he needs. See, look, you walk up to the tree, and it says R to start filling. So you hit R, and well, the apples start to fill. It's pretty straightforward. Or the oranges start to fill. See? It's just that easy. I mean, I could understand it if no one's ever live streamed this map before. Well, you get so much, so many oranges. Hello, go in there. What? Oh, are you serious? I can't teleport it through the wall? It's like you get so many oranges that I feel like that's all you do all day long is empty the oranges. I mean, I really think you would empty the bag from the other side. Okay. Whatever works. Whatever works. They are apples that make apple juice. They're juicing apples. They're not your granny's apples, Mr. Smith. Okay? So don't worry about that. Jeez, would you? Oh, wow. That's... Wow, you take a lot of milk powder. I can't really fathom filling it with milk powder that much. Oops. Go get some milk. couple interesting mods dropped yesterday, including the map. Posted a couple links in the Discord. We had the auto animal waterer, a placeable water pipes that auto fills your animal troughs. Adjustable mirrors, because you know these mirrors are all over the place. I feel like there was another one, but I'm just not remembering. And of course the Martian map. Total opportunity lost. We could have had, oh, we're out of water. We totally could have had a whole field of potatoes. Or a whole map of potatoes. Let's take these over to storage. We need to get a bale of straw for our chickens. Just do some general care. We can plant oats and barley. I'm gonna see if I can put a bale of straw in my wheelbarrow. Just want one bale, thank you. Oh, good. I had to check and see if I could strap it down, but nope, can't strap it down. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. Ta-da! That over there. Let's water our chickens. Hey, that's a pretty strong barrel. Let's see how much milk we get off of this. See if it's worth it. That's very weird. Are you serious? It's full at 2,400? Okay. Well, let's look at our animals and see how we can do. We get rid of the rest of the water that way. Then maybe we'll get out and do a little farming. Has anyone tried that new, let's see, where is it? I think it's under containers. Nope. Tools, maybe? Nope. Not under that. Production? No. I thought I added that. All right, let's check. Says categories containers. I must not have added it. I thought I activated the it's under silo. Well, that makes no sense. Not under there either, nope. Nope. Oh, I should see how much goat milk we got. How much goat milk, sir? 1,200 liters. We'll let that collect. Alright, from a food standpoint, they're good. Cows are good. Alright, yep, everybody's good. Let's get to planting. Artemis, what is up? Caulk. I want solid fertilizer and seed. bags around here somewhere. Fertilizer. Couldn't load past 60%. Someone else had earlier had said that. Foreign Lifestyle had said that, but it wasn't a specific percent. I suggested maybe taking some mods out and seeing if that helps. I don't know, loaded right up for me on all the systems I tried it on. It's moving. Lock it in. Anything good on sale? Nope. Nope. How's everybody's week been going? I was saying in the pre-show that the weather is starting to warm up here. I feel like I'm definitely going to have to mow the grass before Easter. Maybe. I'll probably mow the grass that Saturday before Easter. All right, while that's moving, let's check our... Oh, you want how much money? Field 17, how big is that? That's pretty good sized. I was gonna check my production as well as I do. Red, why did you not activate? We're done with you. Making that. We're done with that. We are making apple juice. We've got some apple juice there. We're out of that. Yeah, part of my problem is I didn't get a good cut at the end of the year last year, so it's still kind of tall from that. I'm really curious how much milk I get out of this, because if I only get 400 liters of milk, I am not interested. Well, I guess I could do the math here. I put 400 liters in. Uh, 1.53. So I should get 612 liters out. based on that math. Close enough. So had I got the grass cut one more time before I put everything away, then I'd have been able to maybe milk it another week or two. I guess QA is working really hard on Farm Sim Kids validation, because man oh man, that mods penny testing list keeps growing and growing and growing. What did y'all think of the little teaser video that was put out earlier this week from Connect Modding? I know sugarcane isn't everyone's cup of tea, but some more case tractors is never a bad thing. Well, Foreign Lifestyle, now you get the fun, the great fun of figuring out which one or which ones were the offending mods. And my process of doing that is what I call the method of halving. Basically taking a half. So I would go and activate half of your mods, see if the map loads. If it does, well, good. You know the problem's in the other half. If it doesn't, well, then half that half and see if it loads. And then just keep having whatever you've got until you get it to load, right? And then you kind of have an idea of which segment of mods has the offending mod or mod in it. Mod or mods. And then start adding those in slowly until you narrow it down. I really don't know what it could be. It's not like there's anything really different on that map. It's standard animals, standard crops. Any advice on Apex gaming? Well, what's your question? What do you want advice wise? Now, we are not promoting it because we do have our charity drive that we are working on, but they do have a giveaway that is currently going on for St. Patrick's Day. Again, we're not necessarily promoting in the channel because I don't want it to conflict or detract from our charity drive. I mean, we are a partner with them with respect to Apex gaming computers. We have 3 configurations built out: the Yeoman, Homesteader, and Rancher. The price on the Yeoman has dropped significantly in the last month or so. Short on video memory, yeah. That's one of the big things with laptops in general. There's not a whole lot of upgrade going on there. So let's just go over here. And we'll get this page to load up. Let me pull something else up real fast. Since it's been brought up, I'll go ahead and link to that giveaway. Let me get that pulled up here real fast for you. All right, so here is a link to the Twitter posting for the giveaway. They're giving away a PC on March 18th with a Ryzen 5600X, B55 motherboard, 255mm AIO, 16 gigs of RGB RAM, a 4060, 1 terabyte NVMe drive, 6 RGB fans, and an 800 watt power supply. Not a bad little system to potentially win. We did not really market that giveaway again in the channel because we are doing the charity drive with its own giveaway, and therefore I felt maybe there would be some confusion going on between those two campaigns. And then once we get this guy over here, working in this field, we will talk about our configurations with respect to any questions you might have, Keegan. All right, so we got that going on. So there is a Gleam.io link for that giveaway. Just come here to the Gleam.io link, and then you have 3 ways of entering. Right now there are 4,500 entries. Now, with respect to our configurations, like I said, we have the Yeoman, Homesteader, and Rancher configurations. The Yeoman is very, very similar to the giveaway machine with a 5500 AMD processor, 520 motherboard, 16 gigs of non-RGB RAM, okay, an Intel Arc A750 GPU, 512 NVMe drive, 500 watt power supply, so kind of a little lower spec than the giveaway system, $854. Not a bad system. Now the Intel Arc, initially when Intel Arc came out, it wasn't getting the best reviews. But in the last year, Intel has done a substantial job in improving their graphics. And if you go look at any tech tuber that does graphics cards, you may see that they've recently done an Intel visit, and in that revisit, they've noted lots of uptick in performance. The Homesteader, we've got an Intel 13th gen 600KF processor, 16 gigs of RAM again, 4060 Ti graphics card, 512 gig NVMe drive, 750 watt power supply. And then this is where it gets a little weird. These configurations are a little TikTok-y, but it's only $300 difference here. A 12th gen 900KF processor for the Rancher, 16 gigs of RAM, a 4070 Super GPU, 512 NVMe, and 750 watt power supply. I've been working with Apex trying to get this Homesteader to be a little bit more between these prices, and we haven't been able to get that to work out yet. So I'd like to see this price in the 1400 range, in my opinion. Now, these configurations may have to tweak a little bit. Like this might need to be a 12600. But honestly, there isn't a whole lot of performance difference between a 12, 13, and 14, to be quite honest. And this might have to, I don't know what that would drop down to be. Maybe a 7800X T, maybe? I looked the other day and I think that was actually priced more than the 4060 Ti. But at any rate, the Yeoman is not a bad entry-level system. It's going to play Farm Sim swimmingly well. And the Intel Arc 750 GPU, it's got some legs. We've got 8 gigs of DDR6 memory in that GPU. 4060 Ti is going to set you up for a long time to come, and of course the 4070 will as well. And we get back to our farming. Delilah, what's up? Glad you have gotten the store closed. Back home, and no worry about any crazy people coming in at the absolute last minute. Jacer, we're not bailing right now, bud. We're not bailing right now. Maybe in a couple months. Speaking of bailing, that is that other mod that I was thinking about that I thought was a really cool idea. A really bad name in my opinion, but awesome mod. And that was early unload bales or something like that. I clicked in it because I'm like, what's early unload bales? Why would you want to unload your bales early? You know, I'm thinking from a trailer and a cell point. What it actually is allows you to unload unfinished bales. I think a better name that more people would have picked up on right away would have been something like partial bale unloader. Unload partial bales, right? As opposed to early unload baler, but maybe there was something lost in translation there. Maybe it's better named in another language. That was released over at the Mod Hub yesterday as well when the Mars map dropped. So Keegan, I mean, one thing is general advice, regardless of buying a computer from anywhere, would be to know your budget and obviously stick to your budget. And depending on what your budget is, trying to find a good configuration within your budget that will maximize your budget. Right? You're going to be able to find a perfectly good system in just about any budget range. We're gonna seed our ends here. It'll make going up and down a lot easier. But yeah, the Connect modding trailer, that looked really interesting. Anybody decipher the coordinates in the in that image I posted? I guess I've given it away that the Morse code are coordinates. And I was just checking my notes. 3 different tractors, the Magnum 260, Puma 185, and Puma 230 are included in that pack. Coming on March 29th, so the same day of our charity live stream over at Giants' Twitch's channel. We might have to do a Saturday multiplayer where we farm some sugarcane. I might be looking for recruits. Don't all volunteer at once, of course. Well, I mean, if you're not on call, then you'll be available, right? We're not needing a commitment early up front or anything. That'll be something I'll post that Saturday. Alright, so we have wheat. We've got 2 fields of barley. Go back here and look. Grain dryer. All right, we can sell. We need to sell some dried grain later today. We need to get water for our orange trees. And we have a ton of methane. Man, I wish we could sell the methane because we got boatloads of it. Oh, it wouldn't be this Saturday. It'll be Saturday the 30th. Because the that pack, I'm looking to see if it's got a name in it to it. It doesn't have a name yet. That pack is going to be dropping on March 29th. You've all seen the video, right? I don't need to go pull that up, do I? Because I can. Oh, not having my buttons was really a pain in the butt. Here it is. This is what I posted on Monday. 3 new tractors. It looks like some new implements are coming as well. South American sugarcane farming at its finest. And I'll tell you what. I was trying to place the... Oh, we got a floating tree back there. I was trying to place the imagery of the map. Like that building there. I really wasn't able to place it. So I wonder what that could mean. Yeah, so it would be a multiplayer live stream on the 30th, which is the day after that pack drops. You know, using the new stuff. It is going to be a free release, free update. Of course, Jelly's always working on the fun days. Maybe we need to do it on the Mars map, and you can tell them that you are you're off-world currently. It'll be a little difficult to get back in time for your shift because you're off-world. You think that would go over okay? I mean, they have that whole concept down here of telehealth. We just call it in. Doctors have made a career of just phoning it in. Why do I need to rent an expensive medical building? Realm of Chaos, what is up? What is up, sir? How's it going? Are you ready to go to Nebraska? No Creek Farms. I think I had the guy that did No Creek Farms reach out to me about a project he's working on. I told him to get back to me once it's ready. I think he said it was still a little ways off. That would have been the guy that did the original No Creek Farms. So I think a different person did the conversion for 22. I haven't seen the new one. I like the original No Creek. I think didn't that come out in did that come out in 19 or was that coming out in 17? I hope so. I hope not, Delilah. I hope not. That's a very bad trend that seems to have kicked up in 22 is putting these things behind paywalls, which is explicitly prohibited by the Giants' terms of service. You are explicitly prohibited by using the Giants editor to basically sell anything that is made with that editor. Now it's perfectly fine for creators, modders, mappers to elicit donations, free will donations with no expectation of a return on the investment of a mod or a map. But as soon as you toss in the whole, give me X dollars and I'll give you access to X, that instantly is violation of their terms of service. And some modders may be like, well, I don't really give a flying F because I'm never going to put anything on the mod hub, Giants mod hub. What the H are they going to do about that? Well, my old adage I go back to is you don't bite the hands that feed you because, well, one day that hand is going to stop feeding you. And you want to piss off the guy that's feeding you and then don't get angry when suddenly you're not fed anymore. So don't be surprised if one day getting mods into the game becomes extremely difficult without going through the Giants mod hub. Don't be surprised if that happens. And then if it does happen, be like, well, I think you brought it upon yourselves, people. So I thoroughly endorse if anyone wants to support any creator with a free will donation where they expect zero return other than the knowledge that they are supporting someone for whom they enjoy the products that they create. Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. You get access to a community of other like-minded contributors. Perfectly fine. Get access to a catalog of unreleased mods. Nope, that's the line has been crossed. Early access. The line has been crossed. Well, Hellhawk, I mean, that's an extreme scenario. And if it ever comes to fruition, I sure hope we don't have 17-day backlog and close to 300 mods pending testing. I mean, you gotta really, really step up your game at that point. So I just threw that out there as worst, you know, doomsday scenario. Well, genetic, I mean, if it is behind a free account, there's nothing wrong with that. But again, you know, it is up to you to decide if you are willing to create an account. You know, like maps over lsfarmingmods.com, they are behind an account. And there are some folks that have said that, you know, the map looks great, but I'm just not making an account on a website just to download a map. It's like, okay, it's fine. All right, it's your choice. I don't have a Patreon account, so I would be basically locked out of downloading that map. I'm not a big fan of people that release stuff on Facebook and require Facebook accounts. I'm totally not a fan of folks that release things on Facebook and require you to be a member of a group. While it might not be a cost, I feel that that's kind of a being in a club and hoping that you get allowed to join the club, right? Am I special enough to be a part of the members only jacket club? I think Expendables modding was big on that on Facebook. Well, they may still exist. They may have went by the wayside. I have no idea. I'm on Facebook 3 times a year. That's about the frequency I get on Facebook. But if you are brand new, just create an account. Let's say you've never had a Facebook account, but there's a really cool mod over on Expendable Mods group that you want to be part of. So you create an account. Nope, you're a brand new Facebook account. You're going to get rejected no matter what. Right? It's like, okay. Or then it's like you have to have somebody that's already in the group to sponsor you. Well, heaven forbid, then I don't know everybody on the freaking internet. Well, Toogie, I can tell you how to get Giants Editor. And you can start making up your tools. Well, basically Facebook is a hateful place, and 90% of the world hate comes out of that website. So I would strongly encourage no one to ever go there. There's so many other ways of getting anything and everything done. I mean, I'd like to see Giants implement 2 mod hubs. The one they have now, we'll call that official mod hubs. Official mod hub. We'll say all the mods released on the official mod hub have gone through. Now this is a stretch. Okay. Have gone through, and it's difficult for me to say, stringent testing. I'll just wait for the laughter to die down. Gone through stringent testing and are validated to be working as specified. And have a stamp of approval as safe. Okay. Then the second mod hub is the Wild Wild West, where modders can upload their mods. There are some basic checks that are done to just validate that they're not just complete and utter garbage. But overall, there are no assurances that they work exactly how they should. All right. So you have both mod hubs, both from Giants, but one's got this moniker of uncertainty about it, the fog of war. And the other is, you know, everything is rose colored, right? Everything is rose scented and fed to you by cherubs. Right, you can call it validated or unvalidated. Those are a couple ideas. You know, Giants in Farm Sim 17, they flagged mods as beta. Some mods were flagged as beta. And to the technical members of the audience, beta means it's not full release. It's still in development. It's still being enhanced, which quite frankly is probably 90% of the mods on the mod hub today. 1.0 release just means I haven't updated it yet. That's what it feels like. Well, in reality, what beta meant in FS17 was it was a mod by a new modder. Someone who hadn't established themselves as a known entity in Giants' sense of the word with respect to modding for the game. Had nothing to do if the mod was complete or functioned properly. It was, oh, you're new to me, so you get the beta flag. And after you produce some number of mods and have a certain rating and demonstrate yourself, then your stuff will lose the beta flag. But there were plenty of players that would be like, oh, I don't want to download that one because it's beta. I will wait for it to be a full release. It's never going to be a full release. In that sense. Oh, it's okay. It's okay, Hellhawk. We have we've got everything stuck together with duct tape and Bale 20. And we probably can't service it anyway. We probably don't have enough money. But we barely had enough fertilizer. Yeah, we got a service trigger. It's in here. I was gonna be like, I think we have a service trigger somewhere. How much is this gonna cost me? $16,000? Are you for real? Oh wait, that's what we need to do. We can't take out a loan. We're maxed out. I said we need to sell that dried grain. And I wish I could sell methane. Alrighty then. I know the lights are on. That's gonna be a dead battery. Dried grain at the Bawa. It's okay, we got, where's my cheese? No, it's not toe cheese, Tukey. This is cow cheese. Cheese. I think we got some cheese. No, we don't have real damage mod. It's just expensive. Genetic J, I don't run any custom anti-malware software. Just Windows Defender built-in stuff. So what does the real damage mod do? Yeah, Defender goes back quite a long ways to a product called Forefront. So many years ago, at work, we stopped paying a ton of money for McAfee, Enterprise McAfee, and we basically moved to Microsoft's Forefront product, which we were licensed to use at really no extra cost with our enterprise licensing agreement. And I would have antivirus software company after antivirus software company come to me and be like, we would like you to use our product. What would it take for you to use our product? And I said pretty simple. It has to be free, because the product I use right now is free. Can you beat free? And they usually stop talking to me after that, because I guess the answer was no. They couldn't beat free. And then that later morphed into what is now known as Windows Defender. Well, they want $20 a bag here. Oh, it's less. It's $7. It's only 70 bucks here. It was more over the other shop. Why does it say 20? And I can't read any of that down there. I would really like the game to include the ability to do language translations as signs. Right? Like we have language localization on the menus in the game. I would love for that to be extended to in-game signage. I didn't even know how much money we made off of it. Battery starter, oil fluid. Ah, so it's going to be more expensive. I guess we made about, what, $10,000 off of that? I mean, if the truck is still running, then I'm not draining my battery. I'm just putting time on the engine. Well, I guess it wasn't running. Alright, let's go back and get my milk. $60 to charge up my battery? That is some expensive electricity. Or is it $60 to buy a battery, or you have to wait until noon to use it because you got to recharge it? Moo milk. Well, let me turn off my lights. Yeah, autoload doesn't seem to work well with this map. Like, it did not want to autoload those flour bags at all. That was just a disaster. Oh, the torch. I use it for you guys because I figure, I don't know, I think like a lot of hand movements and stuff is not really smooth on stream, and if you're like Realms of Chaos and have a sensitive stomach, you might get sick. You know, I wouldn't want somebody getting sick while watching my stuff. the trade-offs we make for entertainment, right? Well, we're making more gas than we can, I guess, safely store. Who uses the, who still uses the, pumps and hoses BGA, modular buildable BGA? For me, that was the best part of that pack. I mean, like, if you don't repair your harvester headers and harvester, you harvest slower. And I think there's been some folks that have demonstrated maybe you lose crop if you have a used header or a header that's used beyond a certain point. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we made up for repairing our tractor. Well, get ready for an update. I hear it's possibly coming in April. At least that was what I read over on the Hofbergman site. All right, we will drop this off. And head over to check out our cheese and butter. Maybe we'll also see what we got going on with our... No, we just started the bakery. I think our juice is good over here. Yeah, no pallets of juice.
Servus.
Yeah, servus. See you too, buddy. Cheese wheels. Ah, they are hard cheese wheels. It's quality cheese. This doesn't damage them. Quality butter too. We can chuck it. Dang, cheese is not accepted there. I don't want to sell any cheese. At least not there. I've got a few more than that, but I don't have a whole lot of non-Mod Hub mods. Mostly because I really don't go out looking for them. I don't really feel like I need to go out looking for mods. I did add the adjustable mirror mod. Right? I mean, this seems to work good. That was my first time using that. Yeah, that was released yesterday. And then we had the the ability to unload partial bales mod. That I wish was named a little bit different, but that looked good. Well, and quite frankly, some of these mods shouldn't need to be mods. They should have just been there to begin with. Like, the ability to unload partial bales should have just been a feature. Something that's in the game already. I mean, I could see where it'd be nice to have things like adjustable bales. Alright, let's see. Cassandra, thank you for the sub. Who wants to buy my cheese? Oh, the restaurant does. We're having a special on cheese and crackers. Head cheese? No, that's not cheese. That's very bad. Don't let anyone fool you. head cheese is not the same as normal cheese. Ah, we have some bread too. Well. Okay, where do I take it, sir? Do we have phantom children just randomly playing in here? And seriously, who do I need to talk to? Because this is not safe. We need to fix that. Alright, where are we? Where's this unload trigger? People. Who do I need to talk to around here about where I deliver my product? Are you closed? Oh my... Dang it! They're closed. They close at 2 o'clock. I think the village shop is closed. We gotta find out. Are you still? Nope, she's closed too. Oh, but we got some eggs we'll take. She's over at the camp. We'll go to the camp place. Yeah, we'll take our bread over there too. Is the correct player height mod on the mod hub, or is that somewhere else? Rez, what's up? Alright, let's go to camp. It's not Camp Crystal Lake, so we're good. It's all about getting the product there as fast as possible. Well, M9, there's actually a mod that does the opposite of that. It requires you to have the right keys. Well, it looks like the snowmen are gone. It's March. Everything else just needs to be dumped on the ground. Thank you for your business. I'll be back later. Alright, let's head back. Which movie was that? Oh, I didn't make that commercial. Like I said, I feel like all I'm ever doing are oranges here. And I have another 2 crates of oranges to take down there. Oh wait, we need to water our... We need to water our trees. Oh, Jason in space. Yeah, I think they're stretching a little bit at that point. We have our acid rainwater. Very metallic. I think it's already full of water, but we'll just try. Oh, nope. Alright, now it's full. Well, it did have a green tint to it. Did I just hit? It's got extra vitamins, right? Isn't that how you say it in fancy English? Vitamins? We have very sturdy crates too. And there we go. Now we're filling our ranges. Oh, well, I mean, like, you know, now you shouldn't be drinking out of the water hose, apparently. Everything that we did growing up, if you do it nowadays, it'll supposedly kill you. There we go. Let's collect our organic waste. That's from the apples. Here's our oranges. We didn't have too much. I thought we would have more than that. All right, I'm gonna. Oh, what? Are you serious? Hey, you're the one that dropped it on the ground. You should be honking your horn at me, buddy. I'm giving you free carrots. What are you gonna do about it? Oh, you just dump them on the ground. Ungrateful. Totally ungrateful. If you'd move out of my way, I wouldn't have this problem. I swear these people. Look. Can you not do anything for yourselves? All right, we need to head down to the apple juicer and pick up some apple fermentation. We'll bring it up here to our bottler. Maybe we'll come back down and get a load of apple juice, bring it up here to our bottler. And that's probably where we're going to end this fiasco. Oh no, you use the hot sun water to rinse your arms off. And then once all that water is gone, then you their apple wine. We'll come back and get our apple juice. They already brake check you. Right? So is this realistic player size hits on the mod hub? I tell you what I do just about every day is I go look at the mod hub. I just scan for maps. I haven't been taking a lot of detailed look at most things. Here we go. Oh. Ah, okay. Yeah, so it's like those mods, it's like, well, how do you know where they are? Right, that's the thing. Like, there's a ton of good stuff on itch.io, but how discoverable is it? Unless you already know where it is. That's the thing, right? Well, you know, if Schultz is here, he'd be telling you there's a mod for that. As far as the sell point goes. I was starting to wonder if we took the wrong way. That way is just a lot further. Who knows? Maybe he's tried and Giants complained about his German and his XML or something. Or they didn't like his thumbnail. Alright, back to the hacking facility. Wow, I think plenty of people complained about the scale. But it's hard to say why it's not on the mod hub or wasn't sent there. Maybe it was sent there. I know Schultz complains that they don't like his Google Translate German. And they don't like a lot of his thumbnails. Even though they passed the mod tester. And it's like, well, excuse me that I don't have easy access to someone that's fluent in German. Right? It's like, I'm doing my best here. I guess the only folks that know why would be the map author and Giants if it did get submitted. Grab some more orange juice. Put it down. So the wife got a jug of extra pulp orange juice. Oh my god, that's disgusting. It's like pouring wet sand. It's so thick. Who on earth would buy wet extra pulp? Nobody. That's why it was on such a good sale. Thank you. No, this is extra pulp. Like, I hope you're ready to chew your orange juice. Then she was like, I'll just strain it. Right? I'll strain it for you. She can only strain half a glass at a time before the pulp basically clogs up the strainer to where it stops working. No, extra pulp is bad. Pulp is bad. I want my drink to be liquid. 100% liquid. 0% chew factor. And welcome to April. Wonder what Jonas is going to do for April Fool's joke this year. I think it was April Fool's 2017. They came out with a, they announced they were going to work with a company and offer a smelling attachment so you could smell your farm. You could clean out the manure and get the immersion factor of having the scent as well. I don't want the, I wanted the food. Jeez. Okay. Fine. Back out. There we go. What's in the bag? What bag? This bag is chicken feed. What, you going crazy because I just fed you or something? Silly birds. Alright guys, that is going to do us for the night. Well, thank y'all for coming out and watching. Tomorrow is Thursday night. Don't know what we're going to be doing Thursday night. We might be back here, we might not be. Keep an eye on the channel. If Giants drops a map, that's what we're definitely doing tomorrow night. Otherwise, keep an eye out. See if something gets scheduled up around the 7 p.m. Eastern time frame. If you haven't checked out the Mars map, it's worth checking out. Although I have heard a couple people say they've been having some issues getting that map to load with their mods enabled, so you may have to disable some mods in order to get that to load up properly. And until next time, happy farming. No Kid Hungry, thank you for dropping by. Not a problem. Not a problem. Looking forward to the live stream here at the end of the month. Yeah, there's 2 floating lamps over by the silo. I was going to make a funny comment about that, but I completely forgot during the map video.